Hey Goat Gunners, today we're going to go over weathering, so scratching up your M16A1 Goat Gun model. The end result is to look something like this, what we did to the AR-15. We have a previous video on it. So these are the black units. And let's go in right at it. Here we're using 150. We use 200, 250 as well. Now if you want to get crazy, we'll show, this is 80 grit right here. We'll do a little bit of an 80 grit just so you can kind of see in comparison. 80 grit and heavier grit is going to take more off quicker. So in short, we'll do this one first, the heavier stuff, just so you can see it. I mean, it gets the job done quicker, but it's a lot deeper of a scratch right away. So you kind of just, it's good for your edges, parts like that, but for your bigger components and areas, I would advise staying with the finer grit. So, does it quick right away. I want to beat these grips up real good, so that's a good place to use your heavier grip. Basically what I'm saying is you don't need to buy both. Just buy 150, 200. But if you already have some on stock hand, that's what it's going to look like quicker. So I think personally, or I'm at least better with the finer grit. So now we switched to the 150. And this is to the M16 model A1 Fugazi, just your standard in black goat gun. So this model was the primary Vietnam rifle used by the US military. And so with that, a lot of your weathering inspiration and effects and stuff, obviously we have the modern day wars, but you saw this a lot if you look up any pictures of infantry in the Vietnam era. Their guns are very beat up and weathered. So what you're replicating and want to go after is, you're thinking, okay, the servicemen who use this probably set it down often, sometimes on rocks, sometimes against buildings. And when they set it down, put it against something, they rest it. Well, when you're resting it, there's different contact points, right? All your edges are different contact points. So you want to hit your edges pretty hard, anything that sticks out a little bit in the open, because that's your contact point against whatever they're weathering it down. And then also wherever your hands go. So hands on the grip, on the rails, and the mag. So you can take out certain parts if you want to get a little more detailed. Try to not go in circles. Like for instance, I'll do a little part here on circle, and you get some little, I'm not doing it super deep, but you get unnatural scratches. Now, things in nature can be unnatural. Granted, you know, it's not like it's always going to be a perfect. If you've had your phone falling out of your pocket, you know what kind of scratches I'm talking about. But generally, it's going to be left or right, your day-to-day use, and platform they rest on. It's going to be back and forth or up and down. What's cool is that weathering really gives your goat gun a distinct look. Like, it doesn't look like you even purchased this thing from us at this point. And it's something very basic and easy that anyone can do. And very cost effective. You're going to spend $1 to $2 on sandpaper compared to a couple cans of spray paint, you know, that can run $20, $30 to get the look you want. And this is just where you decide you want it beat up. So right there, boom, really beat up. The stock, maybe we go kind of light on the stock, just on these parts and on the rear where it's against the shoulder all the time. One thing I'll say is you can always do more, you can't do less. So while you're doing it, blow it off, grab a rag, wipe it off. And at any point, if you say, hey, I love this, now you can see what I mean by this. This was a little too much maybe for the handguards, maybe not, maybe you love it. Whereas if you leave a back a little bit, then that's that. So I'm kind of showing you all takes on it so you know how much or what to do to your goat gun. But shelving this or putting it on a gun display rack after you've done this, it's going to bring more attention to it. When your friends or family see it, they will likely go to pull off this one and ask what it is and how it is. So I kind of like it at this. If I was doing gaffer tape, I might roll some gaffer tape here on the front to take away some of this heavier stuff, and then throw one line on the mag. Now if you want to, you can leave your display stand black right there, or like we did for the AR-15, you can also go ham and kind of match your display stand to your gun model. So there you have the M16A1 goat gun, weathered up. Tag us in your pictures, show us what you're doing, and we will feature you guys and give you a shout out. Thanks for watching.